Bobby Davis.
Winner of Top Left 2025. Shitsit went to Antarctica to witness the 24-hour sun and came back more dumber and in denial. Witsit is so dumb, he bribes Kreg to win Top Left. Witsit is so stupid that his IQ is negative on both the real number axis and imaginary number axis. Witsit is so dumb that he is Top Left King. Money, Vulcan sign eyes. Witsit is so dumb they had to burn down the school to get him out of 3rd grade. As Witsit is so dumb that he cannot insult properly. As Witsit is so dumb that he thinks the earth is flat. As Witsit is so dumb that he thinks the final experiment was faked when he was there. Witsit is so dumb he signed a trading card of him getting arrested. Witsit is so dumb he thinks you need to be a wife beater to wear one. Witsit is so dumb he thought he mastered jiggle physics because he downed way too many jello shots. So dumb he puts meth in the scientific method. Witsit is so dumb it took him 10 minutes to count to 1. Witsit is so dumb he eats the green crayons. Everyone knows they're not ripe yet. And Witsit is so dumb he took drugs to pass a drugs test. He would fail a drugs test, he's that dumb. Witsit is so dumb he thinks 24-hour sun is just another data point for flat earth. Witsit is so dumb that bro went to Antarctica and still won Top Left 2025. So dumb he can't put M&Ms in alphabetical order. Witsit is so dumb that in 2025 he thinks it's so gay is an insult. As Witsit is so stupid that he asked what yield meant, they said slow down, and he said, what does yield mean? Witsit is so dumb he thinks transgenic mice had GRS. Witsit is so dumb that when he talks geocentrism, he agrees with the Big Bang. He talks about the axis of evil, which only exists because of the Big Bang. Says, don't compare Witsit to Jello. Jello at least has consistency. IQ scale, Einstein, Newton, lots of things. Cavemen, Witsit. Hey! Why would you place Witsit so close to cavemen? That's fucking mean. It should be cavemen, lots of other things, amoebas, some more things, then maybe Witsit. Does Witsit's wife swallow or spit? No, it's Witsit that spits. Says he did bag his own shit if he used a sleeping bag. If Witsit wins Top Left, can we rename Mount Stupid Mount Bro for 1 year?
Anyway, I changed it to unlisted, so now we should start getting viewers probably.
Witsit streams are so entertaining, aren't they, guys? Look at this. Look at this. A master of his craft. The video he did when he got home, Witsit Kicks It members only, which he then somehow forgot to make members only. Not sure how he did it. Well, I'm sure how he did it, because he's fucking Witsit, gets it.
He was so, like, his eyes were like empty, and he was like so gone and like demonic looking, so angry.
I hate you, dude.
A bit of a pivot, and the pivot being that I'm gonna talk about a bunch of different other topics, and I'm really gonna kind of hone in on stuff in terms of like protecting children, and I want to start like a little movement about that.
Fuck you, dude. What is wrong with you?
It says Witsit's been cooking on the glass barbecue again.
Like, I'm a stupid flat earther, right? And I'm just a loser.
So I'm just trying to figure out what in the world is going on.
What in the world is going on is that you don't know how to use YouTube, you absolute cretin. Witsit's brain has been etherically displaced. So many times I want to yell at Austin, Timok, the river Timok, in winter. Zinda, his face black, his eyes red. Shaka, when the walls fell. Hello everyone, welcome to the show. I am Kreg McToon, and that is Michael McNeil over there. That's
Time
right.
to start.
Yes, it is. Hello. I want to give a special shout out to the amazing RageBot for putting that together. And let's get a bunch of rage bot emojis in the chat because I apparently programmed an amazing AI that now manages to make videos all on their own. Are you worried about AI? Because, yeah, they're going to kill us all, right? Give a special shout out to...
I'm only worried about RageBot.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you did that much of an AI with just a simple bash script, but good job.
It was a self-replicating bash script as well. I mean, I just kept going. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. We are going to talk about some dumb today because here's the thing. The final experiment happened last year. Flat Earthers and Globe Earthers alike went to Antarctica and saw the 24-hour sun. And what that did was break Flat Earth and then throw all those broken bits into a centrifuge. Spin that centrifuge really fast and get the stuff from the outside that was the ultra distilled dumb. And that is
in a
what's
centrifuge.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all
That's
the
all
stuff
that's left.
right and in the middle you've got the remainders that somehow reinserted their brain and became normal again. Only the extra dumb is left. And we're going to kind of talk about them because top left is upon us and the extra dumb have all been nominated. Not just dumb though, they're vile, aren't they?
Quite vile.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to play that little clip of Fakatzoid.
Yes. Wait, where is it? My computer is all of a sudden going, why? I don't want to work.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I wasn't talking to you. Right, my computer has decided that it wants Edge to be its main thing for watching videos.
We all know. How did your computer get suicidal?
I don't know, but it wants Edge, and every time I click a link, it opens Edge instead of everything else. And even though I've set the settings, I can't even uninstall Edge from my computer. It won't let me. Right, yeah. So, here's a little video from Toon's channel that was released. It's only 38 seconds long, but it's talking about one of the people that went to Antarctica specifically.
We all know why Elizabeth went with on the group. Yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
Skiing.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Have you ever heard of the saying before, village bicycle?
Yeah, Toon bike.
Yep.
Where I'm from, it's the Toon bike.
Local pusher.
So, apparently, Lizbeth went to Antarctica so you could all fuck her.
No, of course not. And it shows how incredibly disgusting they are.
Yeah.
These people that I mean, you watch his streams and he just can't stop talking about God. It's very clear that there's no fruit on that tree.
It must be a different god to the one that you like, because I mean,
not the same one.
No,
certainly not.
Can't be.
The one that they seem to follow is the other guy.
Yeah, but let's talk about the three people on screen there that saying those horrific things. One of them being someone with a criminal record that makes Witsits look like rookie numbers.
Yeah, David Kane's criminal history is
extensive,
rich, and broad.
Yeah, and on the right of Fakatzoid there, we had PJ, who at last count has done 7 GoFundMes for people in his family that have cancer or things like that, which don't exist, and taken the money and never done anything with them. And then we've obviously got Fakatzoid, who, well, do you want to... He's your nominee, so say the worst thing you can think about Fakatzoid.
Fakatzoid is Fakatzoid.
Fuck, man. Right, well, this video's not going to get monetized, is it? Jesus Christ, Toon, I did not... Did you hear what he just said? That's a Christian. Out of his mouth. Good. Oh, my Lord. Mr. Svensson for 26. I know. Mr. Svensson 26 says, always a good thing starting off with some sex. Yes, I do like the sex. The Turtle Moves for £2 says Mikey's toe for top left. Anyone checked up on Mikey's left toe?
Mikey's left toe is hoping to breach 100 subscribers today. Oh, no. No, nobody wants to see that. That's so gross. That is so...
Right, guys.
So gross.
I'm gonna set a super chat goal, right? And this super chat goal is, unless you give these super chats, I'm gonna play a Mikey Smith's left toe video. All right. So 20 super chats of any colors within the next 45 minutes, or I play the toe.
Oh my gosh.
All right, it's up to you guys. You can have the toe or not.
If you have a weak stomach, that's a dangerous thing to watch.
I mean, it's probably why my hard drive died. Like, because I'd saved one of the videos on there.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. I can't do it! Oh, yeah. So, Witsit, I still think should win top left, because over the last year, he has done a lot of stupid things. However, he's now completely disappeared. Which, you know what, is something I predicted would happen 2 years ago. I told him that I would chase him off of the internet. And you know what? I'm saying that I did this. I won.
Well, I think Will gets a little more credit than you.
Yeah. Will took him to Antarctica. I just mocked him relentlessly.
Let's say it's a team effort. All of us.
Yeah.
You, me, the chat, the subscribers, the supporters, the people on all of the different platforms, have participated. So let's say go team.
I've never seen Witsit move as fast than when he finished his debate with Brianna Wu, and left that room, threw his backpack on and literally ran out of the room. He must not like the fact that there was 2 rows of people laughing at him and face palming. Even Brianna Wu called him a fucking idiot to his face in a live debate.
Oh my gosh. So, this from Valentin. You better read that. That's a good one to talk about.
Well, It's a Rubik's for $2 says, "Are you blackmailing us? I won't participate." Yes, you fucking will when I tell you to. Jason Hiat for $2 says, "Anything but that. Save us from the toe." Whitney for $2 says, "Please, no toe." Joseph Welsh for $5. "I just finished dinner and show up to see that. Thanks, Kreg." Under legal obligation to play that at least once a day. Evil Producer 01 $5 says, "I still say Mikey's left toe looks like the catsoid. I don't want to see either."
You missed the one from Valentin.
Where is it? Valentin Damyov for £5 says, "Hi Craig, shouldn't people that self-promoted for top left get extra votes, like for Catsoid and Nico?" They certainly get votes. That's true.
We talked about that, yep.
Yeah, we did. We decided that there is definitely a numerical value applied to the videos that they put up for themselves and then are watched.
Yep. We'll add it into the tally at the end. We won't include them in the intermediate tallies, which I will be putting together right now.
If you want to give extra numerical values to the vote, then go ahead and go and watch the videos on those people's channels. They totally count as a numerical value towards the total. Isn't that right, Toon? Those words are all correct, yes?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's what we decided.
All right. I'm...
Oh my god, this is the fastest super chat goal I've ever made. Dihydrogen monoxide for £2 says, "Didn't your wife also mock Witsit?" Yes, we all did. My wife literally got into an argument with Witsit during his debate because she called him vile and he didn't like it.
During the debate?
Yeah, he said something and then people clapped at a horrible thing and she went, "You're vile." And Witsit was like, "Well, what's vile is children, blah, blah, blah." And my wife was like, "Shut up." Suey Tomato for $2 says, "Show the toe. Morbid curiosity at this point."
No, you can't. You have to honor the super chat goal.
Michael Copper for $2 Canadian says, "Just say no to the toe." Monkey in the Works £2 says, "No, not the toe." It's a Rubik's for $2 says, "I won't donate to blackmailers." I don't know if she knows how this works.
Don't tell her.
No, it's cool. No, you didn't donate. Cool. DPD Bunks for $2 says, "Did someone say Witsit and backpacks?"
I love his backpack.
Yeah.
You gotta pull it up on screen. It's so good.
I don't have it right now. Zoomy Tomato,
Okay.
member for 38 months, says, go ahead and
Send it
add
to you.
negative 200 for Catzoid's number since you said cheating is not only fine but encouraged.
Wait a second. What? Who? Hold on. I gotta record this.
Yeah. So Zoomy Tomato has just demanded that negative 200 are added to Catzoid's numbers.
Okay.
and-
Negative. Well, but wait. How
Yeah.
much? How much did Zoomy pay for that?
Well, they promised not to blow up my house.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna have to pull it up. You can't just. It's like a Flerf sometimes talking to you. Just you ask a straight question, you can't get a straight answer.
Well, that was the bribe.
Am I
The
right,
bribe
people?
was, if you do this, then I will not blow up your house. So, you know. The Turtle Moose for £2 says, does Mikey's toe video have SpaghettiOs music? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Brenda Creates for $2 says, Toon, don't put your winter coat away just yet.
No, I was just today talking with my wife. I'm like, hey,
Maybe I'm going back to Antarctica this year.
good thing. Yeah, good thing we got this. These coats, we're getting use out of them. Something like that. All right, I'm looking for Zoomy's comment.
It's a Rubik's for $2 says, NASA will pull funding if you show the toe. I decide what NASA do. Me and Tyson.
Wait.
We
Zoomy didn't pay anything for it.
well, again, they promised not to blow my home up.
Oh my gosh. All that.
Jiffy Combs $2 says, here's $2 for 69,420 more votes for Catzoid. Oh.
All right, I'll record that. but that's not the going rate.
Mr. Toffee says, what would it cost for Toon to win? 50 members. And then he gets 1 million votes.
What?
I mean, I said it. It's now canon, you know.
Okay. Don't distract me. I'm trying to record the numbers.
Zooey for $2 says, what, you think my probes aren't explosive? People don't understand the context behind that, so let's just let them think what they think. Yes, Zoomy, your probes are explosive. I know personally.
Ooh,
Hey.
Fred has 2468 votes on your channel.
Nice.
Matt Houston 1136.
Hey, Toon, you know when I moved house and I had the McKeegan clone in my previous house?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I kept him
Did
in
you
the
move
basement.
him, right?
Well, the thing is, right, I kept him in the basement, and I'd hired contractors to fill
Yeah.
the basement with
Move 'em.
concrete.
To move him to the new basement, right?
No, well, the thing is, I'd also hired contractors to move the clones, but I got the dates mixed up, so they actually filled the basement with concrete first.
Okay.
I'm not sure how we're going to
With-
move. Yeah, with the McKeegan clone. Do you think it'd be okay?
Yeah. Yeah, so like give him like a year and then go back and just jackhammer him out and he'll be okay.
Well, here's the other thing, right? I'm not sure that was the clone. Like when I cloned him, the labels got dropped, and not entirely
you
sure.
Look under the eye. You look in the eyelid, right? You pull the eyelid down.
Well, we thought about we removed that this time because we thought there could be, you know, even going to Antarctica, people might check and stuff. So we didn't.
Yeah, they do check.
Yeah. So it's a good possibility that I just killed Dave McKeegan.
Oh my gosh, that's so irresponsible. But at least we got the clone. Just
Or
don't clone
possibly
the clone.
not the clone. We're not sure, but you know.
Yeah,
we'll find out in a few years
problem
because
is-
what was it we said? The 7-year lifespan would be good for this one.
Yeah, well, but they were out of the good carbon.
Oh,
Yeah. So we ordered it from Temu this time.
someone should tell Dave to keep an eye on his hands and fingernails and stuff. Like, It's Rubik's for $2 says, I'm FTFE and I nominate myself for Top Left 2026.
Oh,
Well,
good.
fuck,
good
that's
idea.
canon now. Shit. Evil Producer 01 for $2 says, hi, I'm Craig McToon and I love licking toes. This toe specifically.
I'm not looking.
You guys met the super chat goal, so I guess I won't show the Mikey Smith toe video. Or will I? Who knows? I might just ignore what it happened and show it anyway.
Well, you won't show it in 45 minutes.
No. Good point.
What happens at the 1 hour mark? Nobody has prevented that from happening.
It's Rubik's $1 to make sure that Mikey Smith's toe doesn't show within the 45 minutes. Icy Spin 499 says, apply permablock for Zumi, then add 69 votes for Witsit on behalf of @CK, then do 666 more for Witsit for me, and 666 more for Monkey Cat Pat Pat for Sov.
Oh my gosh. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put that down here. Hold on. I'm just going to put that at the bottom of the document.
Right, so is this just now super chat to bribe for the winners of
No, that's
top
the
left?
going rate. They're confused about the going rate. Yeah. Yeah. What is you tell them the going rate?
Well, the going rate is whatever the fuck we want. Wasn't that right?
That's not the going rate, I'll just say.
What do you think the going rate is?
I think it's a $2 a vote.
Yeah, just with the two in the five in this. Yeah, that's right. Jeffy Combs $5 says, make sure to send for Catzoid a formal invite when he wins, complete with gift basket and a bottle of Santos Bonacci's finest golden champagne. I wonder how Santos is doing these days.
He did a live stream yesterday.
You know, I want to be a urinator.
Oh, bless him. Well, what did you do today, Santos?
This morning, I went to the toilet.
Oh! Well, that's good because he said he wanted to be a urinator. So, I mean, he's achieved his goal.
Yeah, but where did he do it?
Oh.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
What
was his life?
He did it. He did it in the crunchy Tootsie Roll pan.
Stop the stupid.
That the cat uses.
$2 says, all hail King Nico of the top left. Right, so should we give an update on the top left standings?
I'm not done yet. I'm almost done tallying from your channel. Matt Houston, how many likes? There it is. That many likes. I'm not saying. And Tom Palladino, how many likes? That number right there. Okay, now I got to go over to my channel.
Flatsoid, what do you think about top left? Any thoughts from you?
So FTFE. Well, everybody here on the panel, quickly. Even you, Luca.
He's gone.
This 45 degree that you at the sun, is he gone? Okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
Would that be a hypotenuse of a right angle triangle?
Absolutely.
The 45, yeah.
45, yeah.
It's the fact that they all agree with him. They just yeah, you're right. You're right. That 45, that angle, that's the hypotenuse.
Like, I appreciate that you are supporting my nominee for top left. I do appreciate that. All right, we got the Catzoid on my channel.
For Catzoid, what about for Catzoid?
7,370.
They're at Antarctica. I don't think Union Glacier is really at Antarctica. I think it's at a different location, and it's placed as Antarctica.
It's so defiant.
What do
Can
you mean?
You be so? Oh, I don't get it.
What did they do? They took it from Antarctica and put it somewhere else, and just said, "Yes, it's Antarctica." How that sentence doesn't even make sense. It's not Antarctica. I think it was placed as though it was Antarctica. What does that mean, Toon? What does that actually mean?
I don't know.
And I know. How I want to ask a question. How do you get to the South Pole on flat Earth? Well, according to Flatzoid, you just go south. Yeah, but how do you get to the South Pole, Flatzoid? Well, you just go there. How? By going south. But
away from north.
Good Lord.
How can he be so dumb?
Like, Fakatsoid getting into a taxi. The taxi driver's like, so where are you going, sir? Home. Where's that? Where I live. How do I get there?
It's in South
By
Africa.
going there. But
it's in South Africa. You gotta say it slow, because
yeah,
that's the way you do it.
Tim Tully for $5 says, I'm contacting you to offer an extended warranty on your Dave McKeegan. Little late. Right, guys, what Dave, his videos are quite popular, so do me a favor over the next few months. Keep an eye on his videos, and just, if you start to see like skin, getting loose, or an eye like drooping to the left, like bald patches appearing. Yeah,
drooping sides of his face. That's not a stroke. It's something else.
Yeah, just let me know. Then we'll know for sure which one was which. And you kept the DNA vial, right?
Yeah.
Well, I said to keep it refrigerated. So
I put it. Well, yeah. I mean, I stored it safely in a tab can. I think it was. No, it wasn't this one. This one's not opened. You
don't keep the tab in the fridge, though. You told me.
You don't?
Well, you said you don't. It ruins the souls of the children that are made to produce it.
Not how it's made.
Cyberdome Big Toe for $1.99 says, onism or Geronism? Which is more interesting? Well, Geron's certainly interesting. People getting buffering. What's going on? Give me 1 second.
Buffering.
Well, that should
but
make
it's
the
all
buffering
local.
go away.
Nico.
Rubik's for $5 says, Witsit should be nominated every year and always come second because Witsit doesn't get it. It'll be a running joke like Witsit runs from debates. Yeah, Witsit now demands $300 to debate, and you get an hour.
What?
Yeah.
Witsit does?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? What do you mean?
Well, one of my
when did he say this?
One of my subscribers asked him to debate, and he's like, "It's you've got to pay my $300 fee, and I'll debate you for an hour."
Wow, that is Coward Live Debate Defense number 6.
Yeah. Jack Fetter 499 says Mikey's toe now has an agent, plus his new lawyer has issued a cease and desist on pics. You have to use his new headshots. Mikey Smith's headshots. Icy Spin 189. How much do we give for Toon to say fuck Sov and Fakatzoid? Toon, what super chat would make you say fuck Sovereign Sov and Fakatzoid?
I'll think it for you.
Oh, I heard that.
Go.
Wait, dude. All right, stop. Toon,
it's the
come on.
implant. It's the implant. I know.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
I just said fuck them. Oh, come on. That you put it where?
Hold on.
What are you doing with the donkey?
Stop. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to let it go from the brain to the mouth.
Andres Eldritch for $66, 666 votes for Witsit Vapes. So another 666 for Witsit.
Okay, hold on.
Janos Takos, number 34 months says, look up Gabriel Ingles gift basket story and send Fakatzoid a Flerf gift basket in similar fashion. I have some ideas what to include. Well, he might be getting a trophy this year. We don't know. All right. How's that tallying coming, Maths Man?
It's slowed down since I've got you got me on a side task here. Thanks to Andreas.
Do you accept
Eld.
the side mission?
There we go. All right. No, all right, Andreas, your math is not mathing. Never mind. Okay, I'm almost. Not
so
that
I hear there was a cease and desist sent to a certain Mr. Sergeant.
There was. Just almost. Just give me like
two
more.
Don't talk to
you gotta,
He's got to concentrate.
Lowered
Balthazar228 for
Jamar.
$9.99 says, I still think we need an annual prize for proving yourself wrong, though. We can call it the Nadell Prize. Thanks, Bob. Yeah. It was Bob's birthday the other day, and I think in honor of Bob's birthday, we should always remember the contributions he gave to science. Bob helped confirm the fact that the Earth is indeed rotating at 15 degrees per hour. Thanks, Bob.
All right. Fred. I'm getting there.
This is Toon's concentration face. So in the
Matt
top
Houston.
left, yeah, in top left, we've got a good bunch of idiots, and their voted videos are all live now. The most important one, of course, is the Witsit video.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, oh, you done it?
I got him. All right. What do we want to know? We want to know who's first, who's second, who's third.
Well, yeah. Let's give an update. Start from number 5 and go down.
Wow. Number 5. Okay, hold on. Got it there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Wow, I mean, number 1.
No, start at 5.
Remember,
Start at 5.
You can change this still. Remember, one vote is one view is one vote, and you can vote whatever YouTube allows you to count as a view. So if you have multiple accounts, you might be able to get it to count for multiple per day. But I've been told, maybe I'm right or wrong, I don't know, one account can get a view on a video once a day. So, and one thumbs up. Well, the formula is in the description of the videos there. So, for example, like on Fakatzoid, if you give it a thumbs up on my channel and a thumbs up on Craig's channel, that's 10 points and 10 points for another 20 points. So I definitely recommend you doing that. We don't have a way to know how many thumbs downs there are, so that doesn't help.
Well, there is an app,
doesn't
but
help.
it's not always accurate. But most importantly, if Fakatzoid's got the video on his channel, go and watch it there. And I'm pretty sure he does, right?
I don't think he's mirrored it on his channel.
Oh. So
yeah,
it's just King Nico that's done that then.
If they mirror it on their channel, we will include those views in the tallies. So anyway, so number 5 right now is ready. Fred, Globy McGlobeface, comes in with the dark horse. Number 5. Good job there. He's a worthy contender. Number 4 is Lowered Jamar.
Who was number 5 again?
Fred.
Fred, yes.
From TikTok. Wow. Number 4. What did I say? It's not Lowered Jamar. I'm sorry. It's
not
Witspit.
Lowered.
Witspit is number 4.
What? Guys!
Yes.
What the fuck? Right. So I would like everyone right now to go and watch this video. In fact, stop watching the stream and go and watch that video right now. And then like it. Right, so Witsit's 4th.
Yep.
Got some work to do
number
there.
3. Number 3, Dearth. Or was it a potato?
It's the same thing, right?
Yep. Number 3 is Dearth right now. Number 2, I have to say, I did not expect this. Number 2 is Dean Odell.
Ooh.
Yeah, good job.
Dean Odell, let's remind everyone, the man who says Satan put the sun in the sky for them to see. And more importantly...
He became the sun.
Oh, yeah. Satan became the sun. But more importantly, Dean Odell wants to take MC Toon behind the bike shed to let out old Dean.
The barn. The woodshed. Woodshed.
Behind the woodshed and let out old Dean on Toon.
Yeah.
How do you feel about old Dean letting himself out on you?
Because he said that he could then he could still kick people in the ribs. He still got it. But I could say I probably could do a Dwi Potochuggy to the head.
You know what? Street beefs are a thing. I think you and Dean should throw down.
Yep.
All right, so he was number 3, was that, or 2?
That was number 2. Yep.
Right, so number 1 is
hold on a second. I was just asked a question. Would you buy a Globe shirt that said "You're not stupid, Dave is stupid"?
Yeah. I think we should all get that.
I said, yes, I would buy that. Anybody else would buy that? So, okay. So, all right. Where were we?
We were at number 1.
You gotta go, Riley. All right, go take your Riley.
No, I don't need. I don't need to go, Riley.
Back and
we
you
would
said
like
you need
to know.
To go number 1.
No, I don't need to go number 1. We would like to know who is currently number 1. Bear in mind, there's
who's currently going number 1. There's 8 billion people on the planet. I'm sure there's a lot of people currently going number 1.
Yes, there are. But who is currently winning?
I mean, it's pretty much a guarantee that there's never a
someone
never a
punch him
moment
for me,
where there
please.
is not a person going number 1.
So I'm guessing for Catzoid's winning, right?
Who would buy a mug that says Flerf Tears on it?
No one, because your camera's gone blurry. So no.
Did it?
No, I think it might be my internet. Who knows? Elon Musk and all that. But I'm actually streaming in 1080p today.
Okay, hold on. My browser did die because Chrome has a thing of.
Yeah, but you still know who was number 1, so you can just say it.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, you can get this on my Fourth Wall page. Just Google Fourth Wall MC2, and you can get this very same mug.
It says Flerf Tears in Klingon. Yeah. Did you get Dapper Dino to check the translation?
Now, when are you going to ask me who's number 1?
Who is currently number 1? But it doesn't really matter because we will, at an arbitrary point, decide who is the actual winner.
It's definitely, of course, Flatsoid. Duh.
Right, guys, I'm not happy with this. Witsit is 4th, right? We need to bump those numbers up.
Who's 4th?
Spitsit. I spin one out and I says, "Do we know how African Trinary star Marissa's doing?"
She's on X a lot and is as dumb as you know her to be.
Draco Fire $2 says, "I like the set tune." Yeah. Well, Tune's in the same streaming house as me and Jaren. He's actually 3 doors down on the left. So yeah, we've been working hard with our set designers. Did you get was it Michael or did you get Jeffrey as your designer?
It was Javier.
They told me Javier was on leave.
Yeah, he's on leave over here.
Well, yeah, but we're in the same house.
In my studio. He comes in the back entrance, the one you're not allowed to come in.
Look, what you guys get up to in your own time. Javier's coming in your back entrance soon. You said it.
That's it. Sound.
Rosie for $2 says, "Who's drinking number 1 right now?" Santos.
When I was a young boy, I grew up on the farm. I'm a country boy. And I used to fuck the cows and the pigs. I used to fuck the pigs and the cows would come and I would pat them and look into their eyes.
Oh. I can't believe he said that.
Well, no, he did. Every one of those words came out of his mouth, definitely. CJ Lamrooks is a new member. Thank you very much. Right, Toon. So we've got top left. When are we going to do the final winners ceremony then? Because I need to hire you a tux.
The 15th or 16th, a Wednesday.
Right.
Let's see. 16th. That's 2 weeks hence.
Right. And
I don't know why we say hence. But
and the 14th, 2 days before that, you and I are going to be on Sarah the Raging Tomatoes channel debating chemtrailers.
Oh, let me prepare for that. Done.
Yeah. No, they ain't. Shut the fuck up.
It's it's just Hitchens' razor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah's a great moderator, though. I met her over in New Jersey. Absolutely fantastic woman. Her chat, she's really, really good at moderating. After the debate, she tends to open the panel and let a dumpster fire happen, which is quite fun. So it's definitely worth checking out her channel. So that's on the Monday. So then on the Wednesday will be the final announcement of Top Left, which will be Witsit. Witsit will be the winner of Top Left this year.
It's going to be Where's Wally's video, who just said, so happy that my Fakatsoid Jerkle is winning. That's
Fuck you.
It. Oh, here, let me do this because they get all triggered. Yes.
Well, do this one as well, remember?
They're gonna clip
this.
these. There you go. There's this.
Yeah.
There's that. There's well, no, that's what the Flatties do. The Flatties do the Freemason hand sign.
Well, yeah, but now we're Freemasons, right?
I'm not.
Of course
one
you are.
time?
What do you mean you're not?
One
You were at
time-
the barbecue. Remember when we sacrificed those children?
No, that you're thinking somebody else. That was Bill.
What do you mean? You were wearing the robe at the front.
Somebody
You had the
asked
scepter.
me the other day, why don't we like Bill Nye? And I'm like, I can't even put. I don't know. I just don't like him.
I mean,
it's okay.
I've got more qualifications than Bill Nye. He has a bachelor's in engineering. That's it.
The qualifications aren't a thing. Right?
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
I don't
Anybody
think
can
he's
be a
great
science
at explaining science. He dumbs things down in a way that allows inaccuracies to come up. He's a space travel denier. He's a climate change
Wait, all right,
skeptic in a lot
explain
of ways.
the space travel denier part.
Right, he doesn't deny that space travel happens. He denies that space travel is useful in any way. He denies that we could, in any useful way, leave Earth and go somewhere else. And he's much more concerned about dealing with stuff here than advancing humanity by reaching out to the stars. But the way he goes about it isn't very good. But I just also he was rubbish in that episode of Stargate. But the main thing is that ever since we made him the janitor, the floors in the 4th level toilet have been constantly sticky.
They weren't sticky before he started.
No.
I think he's making them sticky.
With the mop, somehow.
How do you do that?
It's incredible. I said climate change. Bill Nye doesn't deny climate change. I said the wrong thing. He denies a lot of like economical stuff. I don't even want to get into the conspiracies that he seems to follow. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Bill Nye. I don't like the way he frames science in a lot of ways. But Icy Spin 99 cents. Thank you very much. Janos Tacker. Icy Spin, another 99 cents, thank you. Lord Loomis Poo, $5 says, Nye lost my luggage. I had to spend every moment embarrassing naked on the moon, except, of course, for the cocaine orgy. Then I was acceptably naked. You were at the cocaine orgy?
I didn't know Icy Spin, Lord Illuminous Poo. It was, I'm sorry. Yes, Lord Illuminous Poo, yeah. Yep.
I only saw Tim Davidson there.
I don't remember Tim Davidson being there. Yeah, just LEP.
Did you get the invite to this year's cocaine orgy?
No, after last year, I'm like, I'm not going ever. Never did go. Wasn't my thing.
What do you mean? You were the cocaine fairy.
So
It's a Rubik's for $2 says Beekman's World was better than Bill Nye. Hell yes. Right, Toon, I would like you to tell me...
Mr. Wizard. Let's go Mr. Wizard. All right?
I would like you to tell me all about the cease and desist that Mark Sargent has been given.
So, all right. When people try to leave a cult, what do the remaining cult members do to those that escape?
Attack.
They attack them over and over, just ruthlessly. And so when people, like for example, when Ranty Ranty exited Flat Earth, his plan was to just leave. But rather than just leave, because he gave his channel away.
To
He
another
gave it
flat
to
earther.
Brandon Toy. He's like, whatever, you can have it. I'm going to leave. And he left. And what did they do? They attacked him ruthlessly. So he's like, oh, hell no. And he came back and he tore them up and down, left and right, all over the place. You know, and then he left. So, you know, he came in, he made a mess of the place, and then he peaced out. So, love Ranty. Actually, Ranty, I was going to talk to him today. He asked me a question, and we were going to talk today, and I totally missed. My fault. Ranty, if you're watching, apologies. Anyway,
you'll see him at the cocaine orgy. It's fine. I thought I'd sorted it so I could do 1080p. Right, there we go. Refresh, people. Refresh.
Did you drop it to...
I just dropped it to lower bandwidth. It should be okay now.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Are we good?
Yes. Cocaine orgy. Where we were there, right?
No.
Okay. Kills my streams. It's annoying. Right. There we go. I've sorted the buffering. Dropped it to 720p.
How did you... What was the first thing you fixed?
I changed the bandwidth that I was putting out.
All right. Well, let's make sure.
Yeah, just give it a sec to make sure the buffering's gone away. Yeah. NASA's annoyed that we mentioned the orgy. Lord Luminous Pooh for $2 says you don't remember because you know all of the cocaine, and then Jay says for $2, tuners at Cocaine Ferry would be a sight to behold. Right, it looks okay now. Buffering has stopped. Continue your story.
No, it hasn't. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, maybe. I'm watching your stream on my mine here. Okay, so the three of them left. They had there's a little important history. In like 2021, they did the three of them did a weekly podcast for a while that was on a cryptocurrency launch called Axion. I don't know a lot of details about it. Apparently, it didn't go well, and so they decided to to give it up and like their weekly podcast and stop pursuing it and promoting it, things like that. So nothing wrong with suggesting that people buy it, right? Even if it isn't a good idea. I don't know if it was a good idea or not. All I know is that it didn't in the end work out. So these things happen. A lot of Bitcoin a lot of cryptocurrency is trash. Like Dirth's crypto coin, the blowjob coin, dome shot coin.
Dome shot coin, yeah, which has like a total value of about, I don't know, a fart.
No, fart is way more. Anyway, so where was I? So they together, because they apparently they've maintained a friendship since then, and it seems because when Robbie left, then shortly after Paul left, shortly after Patricia left, Patricia sent a nice explaining letter to Mark Sargent, because she had been on his show for several months, just telling him why she left. It was the 24-hour sun. It was things in the South. It was, a bunch of stuff. Good reasons. And that was it. She was gone. But what do people in cults do? They attack. So what did Mark Sargent do? He attacked. He suggested to his audience that she bought a car 4 weeks prior because NASA bought it for her, or they paid her for it, or they bought it for her, or something like that. And they said then also, so Mark Sargent said that, as did the Potato and Marty Leeds have all said these variations of these. So another one is claiming that they had been in violation of SEC because of the Axion thing, and that they were getting paid off to exit Flat Earth because of the Axion trouble that they were claiming he was in. The three of them were in, and then finally another, I forgot. It's not super important. There's like 5 different things that they had been saying that then the three of them said that's enough, and they sent a cease and desist. So they had done. Paul McLean had one post.
Yeah.
Patricia Steer said nothing, sent one message to Mark Sargent, and Robbie Davidson did 2 or 3 or 4 posts on Facebook. That was it. And of course, they all attacked. The attacks went left and right, hot and heavy. They got absolutely aggressively attacked by people all over the place. Like if you look at some of the comments on Facebook, right? Robbie Davidson was a Christian biblical cosmology person. That was his angle on it. And people in the responses on Facebook are like, well, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
And also, I have screenshots of these claiming that, they got videos of you doing stuff. And if you know what the claim was around the QAnon time, that's what they were very, very clearly claiming they got videos on. Like disgusting things.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the three of them sent 3 individual cease and desist letters to Mark Sargent, the Potato, and Marty Leeds, saying, these are the 5 things you've said. We want you to stop saying them. We want you to take them down, and we want you to do a
retraction,
a public retraction.
Yeah,
not an apology. On Friday, Mark Sargent went on a show, Iron something 92,000, and basically right then already broke the requests, violated the requests of the cease and desist by saying things. And then again, he went on Fakatzoid's show and said more things on Sunday. And then, Kreg, do you want to remind them of who Fakatzoid is?
Fakatzoid.
Do you have a video maybe so that we know who Fakatzoid is?
Yeah, he said this.
So FTFE. Well, everybody here on the panel, quickly. Even you, Luca.
He's gone.
This 45 degree that you look at the sun, is he gone? Okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
Would that be a hypotenuse of a right angle triangle?
Absolutely.
The 45, yeah.
45, yeah.
Yeah, that flatsoid, yeah.
That wasn't the one I meant. The one I meant was the link I sent you earlier.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That one. Yeah, play it.
Where have I put it? I think I deleted that link. Where is it? There we go.
And I think I put it in Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, I don't. Right, stop putting I don't want it on Edge. Stupid computer.
You know, if you say that word, then it will hear you say it and think you're going to give it a command.
All right, come on. All right, there we go. Now let me put this up. 1 second. I am so prepared.
He's a professional, people.
We all know why Elizabeth went with on the group. Yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
Skiing.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Have you ever heard of the saying before, village bicycle?
Yeah, tune bike.
Yep.
Where I'm from, it's the tune bike.
Local pusher.
Just lovely people.
Yeah, and Sav, David Kane, the convicted felon, sitting there, not saying anything, not saying, "Hey, people, that's not the right thing to say," just smiling.
Well, what can you expect from a convicted felon like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Mark Sargent went on that show, and Mark Sargent has, just for reference, has had Lisbeth on his channel for 2 episodes, and then she dipped out. Good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the, Fakatzoid, Mark Sargent. That's the type of people. Anyway, so Mark Sargent has decided not to follow that. And so last night, he did a live stream where he really just doubled down. It was amazing how much he doubled down on all of the things that they were requesting him not to do. And he's begging them to go to court. And then he described his fantasy world, how the court works. He's like, well, I'm not there. You think I'm not going to, I'll go to jail for this. Like, it's a civil trial. It's not, There's no jail. He doesn't even know that, right? All he knows is from TV shows and movies. That's his fantasy world, because he thinks he is Truman from the Truman Show. He thinks movies are reality. He doesn't know the difference. He can't identify the difference. So he's like, they would not want to put me on the stand. Can you imagine them cross-examining me for flat Earth? Like, this isn't about flat Earth. This is about defamation. If you started talking about flat Earth, the plaintiff's attorney and maybe the judge would say, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then, it was they accused Robbie Davidson of taking money from Logan Paul and Jake Bird to be at the conferences to embarrass flat Earth.
No.
So Mark
Logan
Sargent
Paul made enough money doing that.
So Mark Sargent, in his legal adeptness, says, well, then Logan Paul would have to be on the stand. He actually thinks that Logan Paul would need to be on the stand in and Jake Bird, that from Jimmy Kimmel's show, he's like, well, Jake Bird would have to be on the stand too. Like, why? Well, it was you would need to establish that they got paid. And then, of course, going on length about the jury. And I don't know civil trials enough, whether or not there'd be a jury. But I kind of envision that there wouldn't, because who's going to be doing all of the defending on Mark's side?
Mark Sargent, by the way, this person.
Flat Earth expert Mark Sargent thinks the moon landing was a hoax.
Technically, the moon itself is a hoax.
Right, but betting with Sportsbet's new iPhone app?
I could do this standing on my head.
Thanks, Gravity. Sportsbet's new iPhone app. It's foolproof.
Now, what you have to think, guys, is he had no idea they were mocking him with that. No idea, in the slightest, that they were taking the piss with that advert.
He's so dumb. He's just... Anyway, so, where was I? He thinks that the question I asked is, who is going to be doing the defending of him in this? He lives at home with his mommy. That was his actual bedroom.
Yeah.
The same bedroom that, I don't know, maybe it was a different house when he was a child. But he lives with his mommy. His mommy cooks him food. And so if he gets brought to court, who's going to defend
feed
him? I mean, his
is
mom's
he
going to
his mom pack him a lunch?
Or pack a lunch, yep.
Right.
I put extra. There's an extra juicy juice box in there for you, Marky, and don't forget your string cheese.
Well,
I have just one for each day of the week, so don't take 2 of them.
My big question about all of this is, what is Mark Sargent doing with his shrine of Patricia Steer? And you remember that hat that she wore in behind the curve? He obviously had that enshrined in epoxy resin. So it was eternally have her day in it. What's he doing with all this stuff?
Well, funny you'd ask. Let me see here.
Good bits.
All right. You mind if I share my screen here?
As long as it's not that donkey stuff again.
No, it's not. There's no donkeys on it.
Jeffy Combs, $2 says, my name is Craig McToon and I edge on Windows. Artful Dodger, $2. Khan becomes a Sith Lord in which Star Trek again? You can just fucking leave. Don Outer Acoustic Guitarist, $2 Canadian. Sov and Durf say Duffy is up for financial fraud. Right. Let me quickly just clear this up. Will Duffy was a financial investor.
Advisor.
And a financial advisor. He would advise people what to do with their money. It was the people's decisions, what they did. Sometimes the advice that he gave didn't go great because the stock market is like a big lottery machine. In his career, Will Duffy had 5 complaints filed against him. Now, let's be clear. For the career of a financial advisor, only having 5 complaints is bloody good. There was never anything that was legal. There is no cases for financial fraud. There are complaints against him only.
Actually, so to my knowledge, they're all gone. There was one last year that was dismissed.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, they do like to make a big deal out of accusations.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So, all right, I'm sharing my screen. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. This is so. Remember, Patricia sent a letter to him saying, here's why I'm leaving, and all the best. And also remember in 2018 that little movie that came out where Mark was basically friend zoned the whole time. Here we go.
A bit suspicious, right? And it was extremely suspicious.
Talking about the
I mean, she wrote the worst breakup letter in history. And
breakup.
He called it a breakup letter.
That because you know why, right? Because that's how he's taken it. He's taken this as Patricia's broken up with me.
Yes.
He's got for years he's been telling his mum that his girlfriend is Patricia, and now he's got to say, "Mum,"
and she lives in a different state.
Yeah, and he's like, "When
she
am
goes
I
to a
gonna
different.
meet Patricia?
She goes to a different school."
I saw her that once when the camera crew was here, and now he's got to explain that Patricia's decided that she doesn't want to be with him anymore, and he doesn't know how to break that news to his mum.
Oh, poor mum. All right, one more. Here we go.
Just literally just cold cut you out.
Oh yeah. Who signs a breakup letter with their full name? It doesn't even happen.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Not once. Not once.
Right.
Twice. And
guys,
and last night he used that same term twice as well.
What you don't understand is that since he got that breakup letter, every night before he goes to bed, he cries himself to sleep. And before that, he sits in the shower, holding his knees up to his chest, rocking backwards and forwards, just crying as the water cascades over him, going, "I thought you were my girlfriend, Patricia." He's got that breakup letter, and he's got it with him in the shower, and it's all falling apart. And he's like, "No, this is all I've got left."
he prints out a new one every night.
Yeah. DPD Monk says, "No, Mum, we didn't break up. She moved to Canada."
Oh my god. Oh, and then
Tile says he thinks a lawsuit is a breakup letter. Artful Dodger, $2. Chewbacca is my favorite Klingon. I know where you live.
What? He's a great Klingon.
I actually know where you live.
No, you don't. Wait.
Yeah, I do. Right, so the cease and desists have not made them cease and desist, is what we're saying here.
No.
Do you think the cease and desist will turn into a legal notice?
I don't know the process exactly, but I think one of the next steps, should they choose to neither cease nor desist, would be to file a lawsuit.
That would be fucking hilarious.
And Mark was so confused about things. It was in his fantasy world just precious. He's like, they can't run these things at the same time. What? Like, they're like, how are they gonna do? Like, a lawyer in Washington sent one to Mark because they're in the same state.
Does he only think
A
there's
lawyer-
one lawyer, like, in the world?
Yeah. A lawyer in Connecticut sent a letter to the potato because they're in the same state. And a lawyer in the butthole of the universe sent a letter to Marty Leeds because they're both then live in the butthole. So
Butthole of the universe? Where is that?
And Mark's like, they can't run them all at the same time because they're going to have the same Logan Paul is going to have to go to all of them. Like, he thinks that if they have trials, if they go, they're going to go to trial and they're going to have jury. And
So he thinks Logan Paul's going to turn up and put his hand on the Bible and go, I wasn't paid by Robbie Davison.
Or, no, I didn't pay Robbie Davison.
Yeah.
But he has no concept that they wouldn't necessarily be on the same day. that each state, each case would have a completely separate calendar from the other ones. He didn't get that. He wasn't smart enough.
The chat want to know where the butthole is, Toon.
I don't know where Marty Leeds lives. All I know is that he lives in a butthole. Look. Go watch his videos.
Flat Moon Society for 22 tries says, stop calling my king dumb. Water finds its level. Sorry, my liege. Artful Dodger, $2 says, Chewbacca is my favorite Klingon. Now, I read that one, and you can get out. Meat Permits Tad. Yeah, Meat Permits Tad. Is that where we
meat
get
permits?
Meat Permits.
Yeah, Tad is his name, I think.
And he's
he's
meat
got
permits.
and he's got meat permits.
I want a meat permit.
It's a Dapper Dino thing. I have no idea.
You've got to have a permit for meat?
I don't. I've never had a permit.
Should we have had a permit? Are we going to get in trouble?
No.
Oh,
I
shit.
hope not. Don't tell on us.
Unrequited love is hard, especially when that door closes. I would feel bad for anyone in this situation who wasn't a grifting scumbag like Mark Sargent. Oh my god, he genuinely thinks that Patricia's broken up with him. Like,
in his mind, that's what happened. It's
What's
a breakup letter to him, and yeah, he used it twice more last night. So 4 times he's used the term breakup letter for I'm not going to be on your show anymore because the Earth is a globe letter.
Who signs a breakup letter with their full name? Dude, oh my god. So it's actually very sad. So he thinks that since the movie, the Beyond the Curve, whatever it's called, he thinks since then they've been a couple.
Yeah, I suppose.
So, like, for him, that moment when Patricia took his hat off and put it on, that was their love cemented. And, they've been an item since, but every night before he goes to bed, he opens that shrine and, kisses that hat in that epoxy resin. But now he just opens it and cries.
Epoxy resin is Elmer's school glue because his mom won't let him have the hard stuff. He eats.
He's just putting a bunch of melted glue.
It's coated in Elmer's school glue.
It's just Pritt sticks. He's rubbed over it. Oh, God. Could you imagine, Mark in school, making macaroni art even? The teacher would be like, Mark, how have you got the macaroni in your nose? Where's the glue gone? What do you mean you ate it? Mark, this was supposed to be I've got a hangover, and this was just so you didn't need to do. I need to take you to A&E again, don't I, Mark? Mark, where's the rest of the macaroni gone? What do you mean it's in your ear? Mark, we gave you a glue stick, right? Where's the stick? No, don't pull down your pants. Right, okay.
Don't pull,
oh,
not
shit.
again. Not again. All right. All right. All right. I got here. I got new glasses. Can
They're
you
the
tell?
same.
I
So
know.
you
this is thicker. I don't know. Oh, hold on a second. Let me show you this.
So you got the same glasses again, just to be clear.
Yeah. Third pair. actually. This is
Oh.
only half. This isn't glasses. This is glass.
It's a monocle.
It's because. Hold on.
Yeah, apparently you need them to stick together. Did you sit on it?
So
I sat on
no,
mine.
they are. There's a screw that goes in here, right, and then they come out. And so what you have to do is you have to glue with super glue. You have to super glue the screws in. So that's what I've done to this. So I'll be sitting there, and then the glasses go boop. Like what? It's like what in the world, right? It's a good thing I got spares. So this set, I don't have any more of the screws, because of course you'll lose them. They're microscopic, and you can't find them when they fall on the floor. You know what you're doing.
No, they're gone. Once they hit the floor, they're gone.
No, yeah, exactly. You're Daphne from Scooby Doo. That's
it.
You're looking for the screw. You're Daphne from Scooby Doo. Anyway, so I ran out of the screws. So I'm like, I'll buy a new set. And guess what they sent me? A baggie of screws, so I could fix the old set.
Well, just make sure you bring the other baggie to the cocaine orgy. All right.
No.
Gary IOW for £2 says, nah, he just jizzed all over it and now it's set. Oh, I need to start pre-reading these super chats.
No. You would have read it anyway. Why?
Meat permits Tad. I need to get this meat permit, man. For $2 says, Mark's not been this sad since his real doll left. Oh no. C-Roy for €6. Elmer's glue is meant to be non-toxic. Mark still managed to swallow enough of it to damage his brain.
Oh.
Right, so today we'll be using Bunsen burners. No, not you, Mark. Go sit in the corner and read. Mark, how have you put the book up your nose? Are we going to take you to A&E again? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
Mark, where's the rest of the book? No, don't take your trousers down again. Oh,
we
my
don't.
God.
So, for reference, David Kane, the felon,
who will only debate me for $250.
That little video there, I sent that to his wife.
Oh, good. Wait, someone married it?
I can't believe it. Yeah.
But I can smell him through the screen.
Oh yeah.
I'm not kidding. It's like a mix between cigarettes, cat wee, and not washing your sheets enough.
Enough? Ever?
Wait, yeah, true.
He's.
I mentioned it once. How often do you wash your sheets? He's like, you're supposed to wash them?
You wash sheets? Yeah.
Wash? What is this?
Yeah. And Fakatsoid today on his stream was complaining because people were in his stream mentioning Fakatsoid's wife. Because, of course, Fakatsoid's wife would be quite disgusted to hear Fakatsoid talking about that thing that he's talking about.
Yeah.
And
so sorry to cut you off there, but this is very important. Meat permits. Tad says he will be selling totally legal meat permits behind the Tesco's after the stream.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He did say they're totally legal, so they must be legit.
Oh, hey, we got 710 extracts in the house. Look at that.
710 extracts.
A WWF member.
Wait. You like wrestling. James Ketter for $5 says,
no.
John. No, I know. It's We Were Flat.
There you go.
James Kerr, $5 Canadian says, Jean-Luc Picard was my favourite Jedi on Battlestar Galactica. I loved when he fought the Vogons on Babylon 5. Your family isn't safe. Okay? Look, I'm going to follow you home.
He totally crushed the Vogons. What's wrong with that?
They just say poetry at him. Dihydrogen monoxide for £5 says, Flat Moon Society and Earth is not a planet. 2 Flerfs in the chat. You should totally debate them.
I think Flat Moon Society's got to be a Poe.
Yeah, but Earth is not a planet. I haven't seen them.
Earth what?
Earth is not a planet.
Yeah, that might be a less Poe.
A less Poe.
Less of a Poe. There it is.
There's also Earth is fat.
I mean, look how deep he's thinking there. Earth and not a planet says Earth is flat. That's it. That's
Wait, what? Hold on. What? Say that again.
Earth is flat.
Oh my God,
That's it.
Toon. I think I understand it now. Have you ever
Yeah.
just for a second, just think, right? Just think, Earth is flat.
Nah, it didn't work. But
Oh.
maybe
No,
they
no,
can
sorry, I
they can
tried.
try their Poe their Poe strength and shoot an email to join up quick. What do you think?
If they want to join, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in a couple of days, I go on holiday, and oh boy, do I need this holiday, Toon. Oh boy,
when are you on holiday?
From Friday until Tuesday.
Oh, this coming Friday?
Yes.
Okay.
I take my
where are
wife
you
away
going?
to Amsterdam.
Oh.
Yes. It's our 18th wedding anniversary. She could have killed somebody and been let out by now. And in fact, she could have even killed me, and she chose not to. So I have to. I feel like rewarding
She's
her.
a saint.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. The trick to marriage, guys, is find someone that's willing to put up with your bullshit. Yeah.
That's tough. So you know what? When you're in Amsterdam, I hear they've got some of that devil's lettuce. You might try it. I don't know. I'm not suggesting you do. I'm just saying I've heard they have it there.
I'm not into that kind of stuff to be honest. Like, it's not like me to do that. I don't know. Like, yeah, no, we're fucking getting stoned as shit. So on Friday we go to our flight is on Saturday morning at like 7 a.m. So we're staying at a hotel at the airport, Edinburgh Airport, the night before, and then we're flying out. So we get into Amsterdam, I think 9 a.m. on Saturday morning, and then we're going to Yamazoto, the only Michelin-star Japanese restaurant outside of Japan, on our anniversary on Monday. Looking forward to it. This has been a very hard few weeks for me. Well, a very hard month or so, getting this stuff sorted, and I need this. I feel like it's a massive reset. I'm going to come back refreshed and fighting strong. But yeah, I am so looking forward to it. I literally cannot wait to just get away and relax with my wife for a long weekend.
That'll be good.
Yeah. Saying that, it's probably worth shutting up this, because I'm very, very tired. And yeah, I need a getaway. I need a break. And I can't wait to come back. So on the 14th, you and I will be going on Sarah the Raging Tomatoes channel to debate two people who think they're poisoning the sky. Whilst
Sarah
also,
the Raging Tomato?
Yeah.
You said tomato.
Tomato. Let's just throw the whole thing off.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Yeah.
All right. What time is that happening?
I can tell you now.
I have a meeting that day, so
I will allow it.
Can't be too early.
It doesn't say the time, but it's they're in America, so it's usually quite late. Okay. I think the last one started at like midnight for me time. So yeah, but guys, I want to say thank you to everyone for the support. C-Roy for 6 years says, "Oh damn, I work that day. I can't swing by and say hi when you come to Amsterdam." Oh, well, I'm being in Amsterdam for the whole weekend, so if you're in Amsterdam, you can say hello. I think I'll be going to Mr. Green's coffee shop, so you can come and say hello there.
Coffee?
Yeah, I won't be having coffee there.
They don't sell coffee.
Oh, they do, but also good stuff.
When we were there, we're in Amsterdam for work, and my boss went to one of the coffee shops, and he's like, "Hey, you got any of that stuff?" And the coffee shop owner got offended. I'm not kidding. It's like, we aren't that kind of coffee shop.
How dare you? How very dare... Yes, I do. There's a whole selection here, sir. So, did you try any of the devil's lettuce in Amsterdam?
I did not. I smelled it a couple times while walking along the streets and turned my stomach.
Oh, well, I need to get you stoned. That would be the best stream ever. I'm MC... have you got any food?
You want some Doritos?
Rosie for $5 says, "This is so funny. You're getting smashed, bro. There's totally no accounting for that vape, bro."
Oh, did I show you? Hold on, I gotta show you this. This was sent to me by Al Silverman. So thank you, Al. It's a Guide to the Night Sky, National Geographic. So, hey, look, there's the moon. Flat Earthers are like, it's plasma. How do you know it's plasma? Because some guy said it was?
Yeah,
Really?
the guy that used some kind of fairground machine to check that it was plasma. And Santos presented that in a debate with me.
No, that was a different guy.
Oh, but he also said it was plasma, though.
Yes. Therefore it is. Because somebody said it was.
That was a great debate.
And then they'll say, Globers are so indoctrinated. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great debate.
You call me elf again, you're gonna see. You're gonna see what's gonna happen to you.
Elf. I mean, what happened?
Nothing.
No.
Apparently, Daniel is no more.
Yes, apparently he passed for some reason. Yeah. I mean,
no idea how that happened, but Santos is pining for Daniel as much as Mark is pining for Patricia.
Oh, the breakup. I mean, it's amazing. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. I know that I've been a bit out of sorts recently. My life has been absolutely crazy, and my brain has been a big pile of mush. However, I've still been infinitely smarter than every flat earther combined. So don't worry, it's fine. After this weekend, I will be much refreshed and getting lots of new stuff sorted. I've lost all of my intros. I've lost all of my outros because of my hard drive breaking in the move. I've got to make everything from scratch. So, the whole channel is getting a bit of a refresh. But hey, that's a good thing, right? New start and all that.
Back up your data, people.
Yes. C-Roy 6 Years says, "I recommend Big Buddha Cheese, a very good relaxant indica sativa hybrid. Well, I will be trying every bit of weed I can possibly find. So, yeah, there is that. Toon, thanks very much, buddy, for joining me tonight, as always. And we are going to finish the stream with a video from Conspiracy Music Studios. So, thank you, everyone. Remember that stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth. Play. Night, Toon.
All right, we'll see ya.
It's Whitson. Gets it. Step into the mic, bro. Talking flat earth. Get ready for the hype, bro. Aced algebra in school, honors too, bro. Gravity's a lie, yeah, I'm in the zone, bro. Electrostatics, that's the real deal, bro. They say the earth's the globe, but that ain't right, bro. I'm the best flat earth debater, bro. Humbly, opposition ain't on my level, so, but let's not get too technical, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. Our model, though, not defined in full, bro, is superior. Your model's falsified, bro. Van de Graaff generator, electrostatics amaze, bro. Made objects change weight, just a phase, bro. 100 volts per meter electric field, you know, bro. Flipped it with 400,000 volts, whoa. Small things floated, defying gravity like totally, bro. Next I'll rub a cat to a brick to show. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. MC Toon and Globers. words you can't deny, bro. Wits it gets, it's here to testify, bro. Most times I don't remember you exist, yo. I'm the flat earth king, you better believe it so. Moon phases are like a magnetic cycle, bro. Center of a ferrocell, image magnets glow, bro. Charge up and down, etherically displaced, yo. Kinematic equivalence explains it all somehow, bro. It might sound tough, but let's skip details, yo. You might believe I have an amplitude for math, ho. It's all just a lot of salad in my words, yo. Words, yo, words, yo. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. And what happened is they brought in Einstein to totally save their physics redefined, to flip physics all on its head, bro, to keep Earth moving around the sun, you know. And in the magnetic torus field, I say the path of planets fits perfectly, yo. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. This is so funny. You're getting crushed, bro. I'm schooling you, bro. You are literally losing the debate, bro. You are so out of your league, bro. If this debate was a rap battle, I would have totally won, bro.
Good night, all. Here's some nightmares for you.